Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ladybug Lotus. If this is your first time visiting my channel, hey, welcome. Glad to have you here. And if this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. Okay, y'all. This is something different. Okay. I just want to let you guys know you will not be seeing me on camera for this video. I'm just in a very comfortable space today. Don't want to ruin that at all. This probably won't even be a really long video, but it's me, so who knows? But I don't feel like it's gonna be too long. It's just I just knew something was coming through to share. I'm more so chilling today. Well, some chilling. I've been kind of busy, more busy than I've been like in a little while. So I just yeah, I am so comfortable. I'm not about to be on video. After this, I'm big chilling right now today. So I just want to do my duty and give y'all this message that came through. I have a brand new journal that I'm so in love with. I just got it today from Barnes and Nobles, $10. It was on sale. Vincent Van Gogh painting, fell in love with it. No lines, no boundaries, no structure. Just, yes, I can do whatever I want. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I had to get myself situated. I had a little car issue come up. Really crazy. So I just been processing a lot of what's been going on. I've been processing everything that's been going on with this full moon and spiritual attacks and um just appreciating divine protection, getting to know who I am, doing this spiritual advising thing through my channel. Man, y'all, it's been so much. It's been so eventful. So, I'm like, trying to just get into the vibes. Well, what are we doing today, Spirit? And I could tell you that mostly I'm chilling. So, there's still work to do, but for the most part, I'm chilling. I just, when I got comfortable, I'm like, okay, well, there's definitely something that's trying to come through. So, hey, let me get my new sketch pad, journal, and put my pen to paper and see what happens. Okay, y'all, so this is what's going on, all right? It's very intuitive. I was listening to my meditative music as I was doing this, and this is what I want to bring to y'all today from Spirit. Okay, first of all, I'm going to let you know that more than likely this came through because today is a number 1 day for all of us. When you add up the dates, the numbers in the date, you got 4/8/2023, right? So you add them all up individually, you'll get so 2023, that's already 7. We already know that's 7. It's the year of 7. Okay, crowning, think 7th chakra, all that stuff. Okay, so 7, and then I just go 7, then plus 11. 7 plus 4, that's 11. 11 plus 8, that is 19. And then 9 plus 1 equals 10. Drop the 0, you got 1. Okay, whenever you have 1, you can think that's a new start. It's a new beginning to a new 9-day cycle. Typically, that's how that's going. Typically, okay, there are exceptions, but typically. And so what's behind this new start? What's going on? I have to let y'all know that I am seriously serving as a divine messenger right now and moving forward. So, and I love it. I love it. I just want to let y'all know that's what's going on, okay? Because I put my pen to paper. I had not dissected this information much in advance. I was only doing this for maybe not even a full 30 minutes before I just started recording. So I'm just letting y'all know, all right? This what came through. So I was led to focus on the month April because we're still starting. We're still in the beginning. Today's the 8th. 8 has a lot to do with karma, balance, right? The full moon was definitely one of balance, as it was in Libra on the 6th. Okay, lots has been going on in regards to moon energy. All right, some good, some not so good. But this is what Spirit telling me to bring through as a devoted messenger. All right. So first of all, y'all, one thing that I'm obsessed with doing is dissecting words, and basically looking for and finding the meaning in words. Because if you think about the word spell and spelling, and when you spell, people the act of spelling is synonymous to casting spells. All right. Um um so in relation to spelling, everything in relation to spelling, writing, speaking, singing, preaching, reading, all of that literary stuff, you better believe you are you're interacting with some energy of spelling, okay, like spells, okay. um and this is not nothing to be afraid of, not necessarily, okay. It's just something to be aware of. That is why in a previous professions that I've done, in terms of being like an educational advisor, um, academic advisor, yeah, all of that type of stuff, program counselor, I would always tell my students, hey, be careful what you're saying after the word I, because you're claiming that as your own. So be careful. Like I would tell people, don't be trying to just be careful. Like if you have to say I'm sorry, like just you don't want to be saying that too much, because eventually what you're doing is you're making yourself into a sorry person. And who wants to be that? You know what I mean? And so, not that there's anything wrong with apologizing, but what I say is, how about you work on your character and your way of living, so that you can keep that need to say I'm sorry to a minimum. Because another thing is, I'm sorry. Look, I just said I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I don't often vibe with the message of I apologize. I just don't feel sincerity through that, right? Typically, anyway, the best apology is change behavior, right? But I apologize, like, to me just feels always so dry. And so usually if I want an apology, yes, I do want someone to say, I am so sorry, that I am sorry for real. However, you get that message enough from one person, eventually you're like, yeah, you are sorry. Right? Or eventually the power of that I'm sorry wears off. It wears off after a while. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not sincerely apologetic, right? So that's why the best apology is change behavior. But so, okay. So I was saying that just to say I am so obsessed with like wordplay. Spelling is real. Casting spells is too easy to do once you know how to speak. Right? Even your thoughts, even your thoughts. Okay, so that's why I am not a fan of mind control, because now when you're under mind control, that means somebody can be programming your thoughts, thus they are programming literally your life, your body, your moods, your condition, your well-being, your mental health, whether you're sick or not, whether you're making money or not, whether you're living in poverty or not. I don't like that, okay? So yes, I seek to inform and empower people about stuff like this. And I'm passionate as hell about it. I am. Okay, y'all. So with that said, divine led me to bring through a message regarding the month of April. And I do believe it is because we are still here in the first start of the month, and because of the year that we're in, which is number 7, which is all about the crown, your head, your mind, your understanding, your crown chakra, okay? Your dome, your king dome, All right, y'all. You want to protect your crown. Okay. So we gonna break it down because this is what I was led to do. I want you to think of the word April and just look at it. Say it over and over, and close your eyes and feel the vibe of the word. What are you hearing? That sounds like something else. Obviously, you're looking at my notes because I won't let you look at me. So I'm gonna point your direction to this here, okay? April, appearing real. And the way I got there was because of the AP, appear, right? Like appear. You take this way, you're looking APR. Like the only other thing I know about APR is what is it? Annual percentage rate. We could connect that really if you want to be honest, but I won't do all that. So appearing, I get appearing, right? Because you kind of just break it down. Think of acronyms. Think of a shorthand. Think of how we text, LOL, OMG, JK. Like think of that type of way of communicating. All right, appearing real, and in real, obviously, say if you take this AP off, this is saying this is real. Oh, y'all don't even know. I just got another freaking download. All right, but it's more personal, so I won't share it. Oh my gosh. Woo-wee. All right, y'all. I'm on duty. I'm sorry. It's just, oh, I'm so on point, y'all. Oh, I hope y'all appreciate this for real. Oh, okay. Ooh, all right. Sorry. Look, sorry. Look, I guess if you gotta say sorry like that, just say sorry. Don't say I'm sorry. Just say sorry. All right, y'all. So I want you to think about this because when I was looking at it, I'm like, April, what is we talking about, divine? And I wasn't even really questioning it. I'm just listening. Okay? This is a gift that the divine is heightening for me in order to be of service because they know I'm a humanitarian and I love people being informed with truth so that they can live as authentically and safely as possible. Okay, so, this was coming through, yes? April Fools. April Fools is the first of the month. It is all about faking, fooling people. Yes, it's we play jokes on April Fool. Oh, hey, yeah, I've been wanting to go out on a date with you. You want to go out? Oh my God, really? Oh, April Fools, like literally. So false messages, right? False messages, but divine is saying it's something about look what you're made to see here. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm channeling for real. I'm so, if you are not feeling this, please click off because this is just gonna get more intense. I could feel it. Oh my goodness. Okay, false messages coming through, but listen, y'all, this is about what you're seeing. What you are gonna be made to see this month, okay, will more than likely be something trying to fool you. Okay, it's gonna be trying to fool you. That's why I'm gonna bring your attention over here. Sense, don't seek. Sense, don't seek. Okay, April is dominantly ruled. Yes, I think I do. Yes, dominantly ruled by Taurus energy. All right, the constellation of Taurus. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, me and Taurus energy never really got along that well. I'm gonna be real straightforward with you. Yeah, whatever. I was raised by a Taurus. Growing up, I had a best friend who her sun sign's a Taurus. I dated a guy, probably like my first serious boyfriend was a Taurus. What else? What else? What else? Yes, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. So Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. Okay, if you know anything about Venus, Venus is all about money and love and beauty. Yes, decor, decoration, money, love, beauty, decorate, like good stuff, right? Typically, when I see people who are who have Venus dominantly in their energy because of their birth chart, it don't have to be a Taurus. They don't have to be a Libra. Venus also rules Libra, but we're going to get there. Usually when I see people dominantly with Venus attached to them in some type of way in their energy, they are people who like to wear jewelry. You know, they dress so nicely. I'm somebody who loves beauty, by the way. So I love to admire beauty, man, woman, animal, the sky, trees, whatever. It don't matter. I love to actually look, art, right? I love to admire beauty. That's me. So people heavily dominated by Venus energy, I'm easily admiring them, especially typically because they're Libra. I'm Aquarius already, so typically me and Libra, we vibe to an extent anyway. Um, okay, y'all, but yeah, like or maybe Venus rising, because usually they say you appear, the way you appear is more so going to be by your rising sign. Okay, so Venus to me has always felt much more like it goes with Libra. Typically I see Libras who are displaying that Venus energy, right? That money, they dress like they got money, you know. I mean, they got decoration all around the place. That costs money. Like, you should see my place. My place be bare. But okay, beauty, of course, love, right? Relationships, like they Libras love relationships. Okay, y'all. So here is the problem going on with April. We gotta figure this out. What is going on? Because they tell us, somebody lie. Okay, well, we dissecting lies then. That's just what's happening. Okay, that's what's going on. Revelations, because we have been told that Venus also rules Taurus. And I'm sorry, y'all, but like I said, all the people that all the Taurus energy I've been around growing up, typically these days, and it's not just about my experience, it's about my intuition. Typically these days, when I meet someone who is a Taurus, or I find out they're a Taurus, typically if I already met them and then I find out they're a Taurus, I'm like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense maybe. Uh, but typically it's not even just about the person, it's about the energy of Taurus. I don't typically vibe with it. It's something that puts me off. Now, again, I have a lot of pretty negative experiences growing up in relation to the Taurus energy. I mean, from abuse to just really selfish friends, you know, to just like two-facedness. Oh my gosh. Now I will say I've heard that's been said about Libra as well, but I don't know. I'll say more Taurus, okay? So here I'm always like, what the hell does Venus and Taurus got in common? I don't know. But you know, the Taurus is the symbol for the Taurus is the bull. And we all know about the bull. The bull is raging. The bull is set to rage at just the color of red. First of all, and just think about it, y'all. Aries, which comes before Taurus and is the first constellation of the astrology calendar year, um they're red. Like, if you ever meet a Aries person, don't you just see red? Like, I don't know if is that just me. One of my best friends now is Aries. I typically really like Aries. My moon sign is in Aries. I like Aries. Okay. And look, now the old best friend that I used to have, she's a Taurus. We're no longer friends. My other best friend, we've been best friends for a long time as well. He's an Aries. We're still friends. How about that, right? But okay, I didn't think about this either before. The bull sees red and rages towards the red. Yes, Aries is red. The color of Aries is red, period. Also, Leo and Sagittarius are all fire signs. So red, 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 yes. But Aries is always, to me, like the most obvious red. Okay, and probably because they are the cardinal fire sign. So that would make sense. They set it off. They set it off. Yes. so, so Aries and Taurus, I'm not really thinking, right, that they really go get along a lot, especially because usually fire and air sign are more complementary. So how come, right? How come Bull is enraged by the color red? All right. Another thing about the this Taurus energy of April, I also have to say, growing up, there was heavy jealousy. Oh my gosh, there was so much jealousy and envy and a need to control and possess me. And look, I had it as a parent, as a friend, and as a boyfriend. Like, and these were all pretty long-term connections, right? So listen, um, so I'm telling you, when I learned about Venus and the energy of Venus, and I found out Venus rules Taurus and Libra, I'm like, I don't think that's true. How is that true? So now we're brought back to the April Fools and appearing real situation. What is going on here? I'm not telling you that I got all the answers. I'm just telling you to start questioning shit. Okay, just question. So, ooh. All right. Another thing about this, all right, another thing about this is, for myself, this is probably why I experienced what I experienced last night. I'm telling y'all, it's been too eventful. It's been so eventful. Last night, I had an unexpected visitor, y'all. Distractions, I'm telling you, but it's all right because everything I'm realizing is a part of my journey now to learn and teach. Yes, learn and teach. I had an unexpected visitor from somebody who I haven't seen, talked to, connected with, what none of that in a very long time. This person is a Taurus, y'all. I'm not playing. Okay? When I tell you this is real, this is real. This person is a Taurus. Okay? This person, to me, keeping it real, physically was always attractive to me. Always attractive. Like, he's an attractive person to me. And I told y'all I like beauty. That's probably one reason why I've gotten into trouble with so many just incompatible partners, because they are just beautiful. Like, I like looking at them. Right? Like art. I love just admiring art, for real. So here's this Taurus, this unexpected visitor, who I'm like, oh man, what you want? What you want? What are you doing here? Man, give me a hug, man. Like, listen, fake. Okay, now here I am trying to figure out, hey, spirit, right? Because of course I kept him at a distance. Like, you can't come in here, and okay, hey to you too. But I'm not being mean. I'm just being protective. Yes, and aware. So get back to being by myself, and I'm like, spirit, What is this? Why is he here? Who sent him? What did he come for? Where did he come from? Where was he before he got here? What is going on, right? And on top of that, y'all, there was a synchronicity, a crazy ass synchronicity that I found out exists as of now between him and an old friend. Y'all, and an old friend who is there. They both have experienced a situation that is like, what? And I just found out the other friend experienced this. Okay, let me just put it out here. Regarding children, both finding out their child is not theirs. Both recently. I just found out both of them. They were 2 days apart from each other about both of their situations. Okay. But again, I'm called for spiritual duty and mission. And one of my greatest distractions has been guys, males, men, boys. You know? So I'm having to boss up in my understanding and my discernment and my just, everything regarding guys crossing my path. Because when I tell you it's been a real war out here to keep me from reaching my purpose, doing my purpose, because now I know it's so important and needed and powerful and purposeful, and I'm equipped for it for real because I'm so passionate about this shit. And I ain't never scared. So I literally am journeying the path and the journey of someone who is headed towards something for the sake of people. It's related to people and humanitarianism. I'm an Aquarius, and it's guys, it's relationships that get in my way mostly, right? Has been. But I told y'all I'm bossing up, so whatever, right? So here this dude come. So, okay, I say all that to say the recent things that's been going on in relation to the full moon and I've been talking about on my channel, I'm coming into awareness of the spirituality behind many things that occur around me, to me, that are manufactured, right, by sorcerers, wizards, and all that type of shit, right? And ill-intentioned magicians and stuff like that. And I had downloads coming today. Most of them folks are guys, Okay, so why is this guy showing up on my front porch out of nowhere? And then I'm letting him know, like, hold on, bro, like, you got a whole baby mama, don't you? Oh, it's funny you mentioned that because I just found out my daughter ain't mine. What? Y'all gotta understand, my mind I almost lost my ability to stand because this old friend who I don't want to pull out too much information, but I see his initials in here. That's why I was tripping earlier when I said, oh, another download. Because he had just told me the same thing. His son ain't his, and he just found out not too long ago. So, listen, what I'm trying to figure out is, because usually, both of these guys have kind of positioned themselves in my way of attention of like, I'm here, or I want you in some type of way, like just trying to make some type of connection, right? In that way. Now, anytime for me that's occurring, I have to be on my P's and Q's, because now I know it be real entities out here trying to use these men to really do whatever they want to do with me, right? Whether it's take my energy for whatever purpose, whether it's just put me out, put my lights out. I'm a real warrior in these streets. But okay, listen, so how I find out this information, the same type of information, and I'm like, what? Because of course, me being such an empathic woman and Asian at heart, I'm like, well, this just ain't right. That ain't right. You ain't deserve that. Da, 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 da. Right? My warrior, Aries energy coming through for my folks. Right? Like, man, that's wrong, man. What can I wish I could do something for. Da, 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 da. So now this guy come through. He said the same shit. I'm like, I'm stuck. I'm like, what? What is going on here? All right, y'all. So this is where we get back to here. We have to pay attention to everything going on in our lives. All right, all the time now, Agent of Hearts, okay, aka Chosen Ones, aka I hear people on their YouTube channels, Collective, everybody like Divine Souls, Masculines, all y'all, okay, Agent of Hearts, that's what I like. Agents of Heart. Okay, we gotta pay attention to this. Why is April Fool's in the month of April, starting off the month of April? And why does April remind me or make me think of appearing real, which is the same as fake? Okay, another thing about this, I was having a conversation with somebody, a previous distraction that I recently realized, got the revelation, the scoop on, and am now noticing the change since I've stood my ground. Hell yeah. Okay, but I was having a conversation with this guy, and we were talking about another Taurus that we both know. And just to keep it real with y'all, it's the person who raised me. She's a Taurus. And he had mentioned to me, hey, I saw your mom, whatever. And I said, guys, I was adopted. So if you don't know that, I was okay. So anyway, I saw her and she gave me a hug. I'm like, and said something to me or whatever. I'm like, and I just immediately thought fake, because she used to always talk to me about not dealing with this guy, and or just make it clear that she didn't approve of him and a distaste for him and stuff like that. But like, yeah. Anyway, she would do that, and so I'm just thinking, because one thing was, she definitely typically had this way of being that I did not always understand, because it would be, again, like Two-Face type thing. Like, we outside the house, she nice to everybody. We inside the house, she's a raging bull, right? I never liked that. Okay, especially on Sundays when we go to church and we at church, everything peaceful for the most part. We get home and everybody getting cussed out. I never liked that. All right. So it's just funny because I wrote fake down when shortly after writing this down. But then this reminded me, literally, I text the word fake to that other previous distraction when he told me that he had saw my Taurus guardian. And then she had given him a hug, walked up to him and gave him a hug, and said something basically as if they cool. And I'm like, but I know, at least from what you've expressed to me, y'all not. Well, whatever. So there again, okay. Another issue that it comes up is because, okay, here and here, all right? If we're looking at one calendar of the year, that it starts January. Yes, I know there are names for these different calendars. There's different calendars, I understand. I think one is the Julian calendar, one's the Gregorian calendar. I'm talking about the one we use over here in the West, and then the astrology calendar. Okay, because starting the year off with January, this is now the 4th month. Yes, starting the year off with March, which is the first month of the astrology year, Aries being the first constellation, this now April now becomes the 2nd month. Okay, now if it's the 4th month, if it's the 4th month, you should think, when you think of number 4, you think of stability. Yes, you think of stability, you think of home. You think of, okay, so along with that, security. Yes. Okay, y'all. So me growing up, it was always a fake situation in my home, in my place of home, 4th house home energy. It was physically secure, right? Like, ain't nobody running up in there robbing us and stuff like that. But Was it truly a home for real, for my heart for real? No, it was not. No, it was not. No, it was not. It was not. It was not the energy of fourth house, home, which is home in the astrology wheel. It was not. Okay. They say that so it's the fourth month here if we start off with January, but in the astrology wheel, oh gosh, now I'm losing weight. In the astrology wheel, um Taurus rules the second house. The second house. And it makes a bit more sense because in regards to Venus being about money, love, beauty, all that, the second house is about money. It's about like skills and talents that you come with as a person, like you come into the world with skills and talents that you could put to use to make money. Okay, but that's as far as it gets with, to me, relating to Venus. Is it with Taurus relating to Venus is the second house energy, but not when it comes to like love and beauty. And maybe it's because we have a distorted understanding of love, I don't know. But beauty, well, yeah, beauty might have been more so in beautifying the home, but as a person, not really. Like a Libra person, I see them like dressing up their person, like their body and their home, really. But basically what I'm saying is this situation for April, something ain't right. There's something that is constructed, has been constructed and structured to get us off to a bad start for this year. Okay, or for not just this year. Okay, I had to press pause. But okay, some more information had come through while I had to step away just for a little bit. So here we at. And I'm telling y'all, because I didn't really interpret too much before I got on the video, so now I'm doing that a lot. So, fourth month, April Fools, appearing real. Like, ha ha ha, you think that this is the month about your stability, but little do you know, it's actually the second month. And it is more about so everything's second home related, second house related in the astrology wheel, your astrology birth chart. Look it up, please look it up. Okay, because I think this is what's going on for me this month. In my chart, my second month is ruled by Libra. My second house is ruled by Libra. Okay, this full moon that just passed was in Libra and really got me charged the hell up. Okay, and so now this is what is coming through, because something that I've been led to do is share with y'all like how to look into the numbers of your days, of your years, and you can look up that stuff more on YouTube, because I know I'm not so organized with it. I just be sharing as I go for the most part, but look it up, please, because it's so important. Because look, and let me tell y'all what I just had to do when I got off. Let me tell y'all what I just had to do when I got off before I press pause. So if this is not about fourth house energy, home energy, stability, stable, right? Because I don't believe it is. From my own experience, I do not believe it is. How? When you're talking about a raging bull that is enraged at the energy of an Aries. Okay, at the energy of Aries, at the energy of red. I'm a moon in Aries, so maybe that's one reason why I don't get along really too well with the Taurus energy, because my moon is in Aries. Okay, and I think I yes, I can see how I can enrage Taurus people. I've seen it over and over and over again. Okay, so then what I did then was cool. So if we fixing this, okay, because we're gonna sense out the truth. We're not gonna be going off of what we see, because appearing real. People can make things look beautiful, look like the Libra energy, like the Venus energy, and it really ain't, even though they say Venus also rules Taurus. Still trying to figure that out. How so? Maybe just the money part. Maybe. But they may, what if they use the money in order to tap more into that Venus energy? Okay, but then that's when you get con people, you get con men, you get con artists. And I'm sorry, but I gotta say that my situation, being what I was raised under, was dominantly covered in conning. Lots of con activity. Okay. Oftentimes my best friend growing up, to me, I felt like I was often manipulated because I was very like, just because of the way I am, moon in Aries. Like if you messing with my friend or my family, I'ma get you. I gotta get you, right? So that's how I was with her. Also because she was like a small person, and she would often be made to cry by bullies at our elementary school. So then I would go after her bullies and beat up her bullies. But then when I would confront her bullies or beat them up, and maybe make them cry, then she would cry harder. And I remember one time, like, why are you crying? You hurt Sandy or something like that. I'm like, oh fuck, so I dealt with that type of situation with that girl for years, and I don't do it no more. So anyway, this is kind of like, I want this to kind of be the final point. It's kind of a matter of closing your eyes and sensing things out. Don't be fooled by what you're made to see. All glitter, what is it? All glitter ain't gold. Yes, all glitter ain't gold. That's the message for this month, okay, y'all? All glitter ain't gold. Somebody trying to, and look, this is my issue right here. Somebody trying to set me up for something, but I'm on it now. I'm aware now, and I'm ahead of the game now. You ain't getting me, raging bull. Now I'm looking at this word and I'm thinking of the other person, but I ain't gonna put nobody out there too bad. Okay. Okay. So look, don't be no fool. Don't be April's fool. Don't be April's fool. I'm serious though, y'all. And this is how I'm gonna help y'all because, okay, when I had to press pause, I had to go to the bathroom. All right. So listen. So then message is still coming through. Oh, also, this is an earth sign and it's fixed. Taurus. I know I wrote April, but that's where we start because April is mostly made up of Taurus. It's also made of some Aries, but mostly Taurus. Okay, y'all. So Taurus is a fixed earth sign. Fixed earth sign. When you think fixed earth, you want to think like what? Like, I'm a fixed air sign. So yes, there's stubbornness that comes there. But raging bull, and I'm sorry, I'm thinking raging bull, yes, because typically that's the way I encounter Taurus energies. It's raging. But Taurus, okay, is supposed to be the fixed earth sign, right? Yes, fixed. Why not cardinal? Who's the cardinal? Oh, see, this is where we get jacked up again. Because cardinal is supposed to be Capricorn. Yes, but that's if you're going off of, but see, cardinal is very leading, like they work and stuff. But if we're looking at Aries starting it off, okay, no, I get it because it goes cardinal, fixed, mutable, cardinal, fixed, mutable, cardinal, fixed. Okay, so it's fine. It could still stay fixed. Because then Gemini is mutable, air. Yes. Okay, so that's fine. We they fine right there. But fixed earth, so you're thinking like home, right? You're thinking stable solitude, home. And I don't know, y'all, I'm just telling y'all, like, growing up, what I was made to experience, and this isn't to complain. This is to let y'all know what I've experienced and had to learn, because I do believe all of this is a part of why I'm to share the messages that I'm to share. My home was very, okay, I was in foster care. So we often at first had to have social workers come to visit, and you had to, you can't have the home messed up. Oh my goodness, the home was never messed up when they would come. It would be pristine, clean. Okay. When I first went to the foster home, I remember everything was white. Everything was white. Everything was in place. They had a McDonald's meal for me on the table. So alluring, little happy kids meal. Everything was just in place physically. But when I tell y'all I experienced abuse sexually, emotionally, physically, verbally, I'm not playing mentally, because I was raised by a narcissist. Okay? So again, it ain't about what you're seeing. You need to sense. This is, I think, why my experiences have been what they are. This Taurus person that visited me unexpectedly last night, when I first spent time around him, probably over a year ago now, I remember having this strong sense that he was a bad person and I should not continue to hang around him. And there was some actions done by him, but I remember having the strongest intuitive feeling go through my body that was just saying no. No, it's that. And I was being a little hard-headed a little bit. In the moment, I wasn't. I distanced myself. But he was very stubborn. Very stubborn. So here I am, about to have to battle again in order to protect my energy. But it's cool because I'm ready. All right. But yes, it was the sense that I got. And I remember, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're bad. I can feel it. I can feel it. You need to get out. Like, for real. So, it's just a forewarning. I feel like I wish I could have had this message in March to post here, but it's okay because we're still getting started off in the beginning. Hey, anything trying to come your way, trying to be like, oh, hey, Agent of Heart. Hey, you like what you see? You like what you see? Huh? You know, anything shiny and glowing and oh my gosh, a sparkly, you like beauty that I like, just like I do. I feel like any of us who are actual agents of hearts, like we definitely like beautiful things, right? So just be careful what you are being drawn into. Don't be hypnotized. I was just talking about mind control, okay? Be careful. Pay attention to what's being played on TV, the music that's coming out this month. Yes. Any offers coming your way that may seem to be just I don't want to say too good to be true, but because karma is always in play, right? And then we are actually working with second house energy here. So I was going to get there. I'm going to get there for you. But just sense, don't seek. So when I say sense, what I want you to do is, like Jesus said, go inside, go within to pray, go be alone with spirit to figure things out, to work things through, to question things. Like, you really don't need to be out here asking a whole bunch of people a whole bunch of different things. You can pick up the information that you need to pick up, take it in, go into your quote unquote closet, which is just get alone, get into solitude, get into silence, put some meditation music on and work that shit out inside of you and let spirit help you. I feel like this is spirit just calling out to connect with more people, and I'm here to help make sure that happens. Okay? Please get connected with the earth. Okay, go outside more. I'd say that about me, but I mean, I'm telling y'all that, but I really been just in the house for real. But today I was made to really get outside, and it wasn't too bad. I even drove by the water. I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so, but here's what I want to do for y'all right here. Okay, right here, because I did this based off of the numerology of this fake information, this false information. We tearing down all lies, okay? So, went to the restroom, information kept on flowing. And this is what I was told. Where did I use a marker? I did. I'm sorry. Let me get the marker. This is what we're going to do. We're going to remedy this. We're going to fix it. 2. This is what we're going to do. For the sake of us getting our real numbers, this is what we're going to do. Now, I'm not telling you need to go be signing dates and be like, yeah, today actually is the second month. You don't need to do all that. This I do believe. Look, we live in something. Look, there's in the world, but not of it, right? So here we are. But in order for you to get your real numbers and mine too, okay, now we're gonna redo this math. All right. So this is 7, that's 8, that's 15, 16, 17. 7 plus 1 is 8. So today is actually an 8, not a 1 for us. I just heard my ancestors applaud and cheer. I promise y'all I did. So we on point. So what does that mean? Look at this double 8. And I've been seeing double 8s lately. Hell yeah. There's something going on. Okay, 2 8s. Again, 8 representing balance, representing the Libra energy. Okay. And then, well, I don't think we need to keep going with this, do we? Because this is actually the total of this. But I'm just saying, like, the 2 8s appear. We don't need to keep on breaking that down. But, so then that means today is not about new start necessarily. No. What is it about? It's about karma coming through. And I can tell y'all that now my day makes sense. I'm not going to lie. The 1 was kind of making sense as well, a little bit, because of something. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to be a little visual for y'all. The 1 was kind of making sense a little bit because there was some new energy coming through or whatever, but karma will do that as well, right? I had things come through today for me that I've been waiting on. So karma, and it was good stuff. All right, it was good stuff. So I do believe I'm sharing this with y'all, but now I see how much it's also for me, just to make sure I'm giving y'all right information, because I'm all about that. Let's give correct, accurate information as much as possible. And when we are not successful at that, going back to fix it and clear it up. Okay. So the next thing, I don't want to be on here for too much longer. The next thing we're going to do, this is what we're going to do for the sake of sensing things out correctly, okay? And not being fooled by what you're made to see. This Taurus energy, this Taurus person, why he keep on telling me he wants to give me a TV? Why? I didn't ask for one. I didn't ask for Wi-Fi. I didn't ask for TV. I don't want none of it. Okay? I don't need you diverting my attention to anything that I'm not needing to pay attention to. So we need to increase our senses this month. Okay? Look, I'm all messing it all up. Shit. Sense. Oh, how about this? This is the way my brain works, y'all. How about this? Sense. And then sense. They're like the same word when you say them out loud. Second month. I'm sorry. So okay, we're gonna go away from this 4th month bullshit. Okay. Yes. Let's put shit down there. Let's just put shit down there. Yes. Makes more. It seems more right. Okay. Second month, aka house. There are 12 houses in the astrology wheel. There are 12 months in the year. They should align. In the astrology wheel, they do. Why don't they align for us in the calendar year? I don't like that. Okay, it's confusing. 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 con artist. Okay, so now we can jump into the real energy, second house, number 2. Okay, we are talking about, yes, money, but we're talking about these talents and things that came with you when you were born, your talents and skills that you were naturally born with. I think that this is why divine led me to bring this message to y'all, because we're in the year of 7, and the year of 7 is all about it's all about crowning you spiritually. But when you're crowned, that is for you to activate and to crystallize and activate your spiritual gifts and really get real about them for real. Like what I'm doing for y'all right now, like channeling, the tarot, the oracle, the energy reading, all of that. All of that and more. Okay, so, and I think that this is why, because with the Libra full moon now past, it's all about, like, spirit don't only want this happening for myself, and it's not only happening for me, I know it's not, but as far as people watching my videos, I'm just getting the sense there's gonna be a lot of people who need this information for real. So second house again, look, I would encourage you to look it up also via your internet web browser. Second house energy, you'll find that it is talking about like talents and skills that can be exchanged for money. So what were you born with, y'all? Your natural gifts, your natural gifts, your talents. Think about the story of talents in the Bible. Remember? I don't know if y'all remember, but there's something in the Bible that talks about basically not wasting your talents, like going and putting your talents to work to then multiply and bring the profit back to she who gave it to you in the first place. Okay, y'all, so I believe that that's what this is about. Spirit really wants me to put out information, bring a message through to let y'all know what energy is really going on right now this month. This month is to really support you about support you in activating your natural spiritual gifts for real. For real. Okay, and not being fooled into thinking that we're actually in the 4th month and 4th house energy of the year, because we're not yet. We're going to be moving more into that in actuality. What that'll be with March being actually number 1, April being number 2, May being number 3, and June being number 4. Okay, June being number 4. Again, I'm not saying you got to go out there when you signing documents, you put the actual, I'm not saying to do that. What I'm saying is, though, for the sake of your own spirituality, think about it, because the way they have it set up for us right now, who knows? Maybe they might change it back, because the calendar obviously has changed over the years, right? So maybe they might change it back. Who knows? But I'm talking spiritual. So there is a way that the material world is set up based on where you live. And okay, whatever, they got it, that's cool. We, in terms of spiritual, we're all united. And so this is what we need to do. Okay? Spirit wants to assist us. The divine wants to assist us with working with the energies of this earth. Okay? Of earth. Yes. Maybe that's why they're trying to fool us, because they know that the energy of earth really comes through during this month to help us for real. Okay, but if we wrong in our information and thus our vibes, and then confused because we're being conned, right? Conned because we're being conned by con artists, of this world, then we can miss this. We can miss it. What if I wasn't doing this what I'm doing, using my natural talents and gifts and abilities this month? I might be missing some big checks. Okay? This is why I want to help us all. All right? And again, today's number actually aligns with karma, balance, money. I could tell y'all, I just be honest, keep it real. I had an interview today. It was crazy. I got a call, then I was in for the interview a couple of hours later. Okay, so I'm just saying, y'all, and it's a place that I actually been looking forward to working for a while. So I'll be honest with y'all, like it's stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm so glad. I'm so thankful to Spirit. I know I don't need to drag this out. I think I've done it for the most part, due diligence. I think I've gone over all of it. Oh, and I'm say, yeah. In the spiritual world, Taurus is Libra's op, because this is something going on with this. And I'm gonna continue to pull this shit apart, because what is this for real? What is really going on here for real? Is this Libra but with a mask on? Is that what's going on? But they say Taurus is a feminine energy. I never believed that either. They say Taurus is feminine. I don't think so. I think it's masked feminine, aka masculine. Masked femme. Yeah. Libra to me is a much more feminine energy when I sense it, not just going off of information they just throw out there. I'm a previous very, very, very serious academic. Okay, now I want to apply my academic mindset and intellect to helping people develop spiritually. So when I use my sense, when I sense it out, I'm not getting feminine from Libra, and because they say air sign is masculine. Listen, Gemini, Libra, do they say all the air signs is masculine? Yeah, they do. They say air sign is masculine in like general, I think, Western astrology, and I'm not feeling this. And they say Taurus is feminine, and I don't feel this. Okay, so, but maybe the situation that's going on is that it's a masked version of Libra. So really, it's an op. Because it's coming with a mask. It's coming appearing real. April trying to fool. Okay, hope y'all got it now. Because I'm about to get real hot as I'm figuring this out along with y'all as I bring this to y'all. Okay? Okay? I'll tell y'all, because I've had the weirdest relationship with Venus energy growing up. But Spirit wants to change that for me, because I've been looking deeper into my chart, and it's like it shouldn't I should have a much better relationship with Venus energy. Okay, so in aka Libra. Okay. Um and I'm gonna just let y'all know, yes, again, Libra rules my second house. So I do believe this is why I'm somebody maybe performing as not just performing, but coming as a forerunner with this information, because the full moon was in Libra this month. All right. And then the new moon, from what I heard, is going to be in Aries again. It was already, but then it's going to be again this month. And so that's just crazy, because my moon is in Aries. So shit, y'all, I'm for real on duty. I think I might just end up getting paid for this, for real, straight from the divine they selves. Because this is work, boy. All right, y'all. So, hey, look out for your karma. All right. Good karma, bad karma. I don't know what's going on. I hope you're on the good side of things. In preparations for tomorrow, just know then that means tomorrow will be a 9 energy for all of us. 9 representing ending of something. Okay. Yes, ending to something. So look out for it, and that's the way we gonna do these numbers moving forward, because numbers can be very helpful to us in trying to figure out how to navigate this world for real, this matrix for real. So we want to have the correct information and not the wrong and fake ass, con ass information. We ain't doing that no more. That's not what we doing. We coming up off this bullshit, and we gonna really embrace and claim what is ours for real as children of the divine. And with that said, y'all, I'm out. And Until next time, thank you.